What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and the v28.20 update for Fortnite has officially released earlier today, and with it came a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cosmetics. So in today's video, we're going to be showcasing all of the brand new cosmetics. We won't be showcasing new instruments, cars, or jam tracks, but I will be saving that for a future video later down the line. I will, however, be showcasing the LEGO variants of all the skins towards the end of this video. So firstly, we have the brand new Shredder skin right here. However, we don't have just one Shredder skin, but we have two this time around. This one is based on, the original Shredder design. Nothing too crazy there, but still, a really cool design to see. Next up, we have Sonor, which is actually one of those skins that we had the concept art leaked of a long time ago. So it's very interesting to see this character coming to the game with reactivity as well to what I believe is music. Now you have the option to turn the glasses on or off, whichever one you prefer, and then you have this Echo Breaker variant right here. Now here's what the glasses look like with them on, here's what it looks like with them off, and the whole entire theme of Echo Breaker is to be reactive to music and sounds in that way, where you can see that little bit of a wave effect going on the skin. Now I assume that maybe when this little spike happens, maybe that's whenever you get kills or eliminations or something along those lines. Not too for sure here, but you also have the option to turn the reactivity off if you just like the Echo Breaker version, but you don't want all the fancy little gimmicks going on. Now back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we have Splinter right here, which I think is a really cool design. Splinter is set to be sold in the item shop, while both of the Shredder skins are actually going to be from the mini event pass that goes live on the 9th. And speaking of the mini event pass, we also have another skin right here being Super Shredder, which you'll be able to earn as well through that pass. However, you have to buy the premium tier in order to get this skin in the first place, and it is a really sick design. I mean, just look at that. It's basically normal Shredder, but souped up with like that Kevin energy and everything else. Now we go to more of the Fortnite original skins here with Adana of the Deep right here, which does not have any special variants, but is a pretty clean design overall. And we have a lot of these Scratch Company set different designs you're able to actually use, which will be releasing in the item shop very soon. There'll be a male bundle and a female bundle for these skins, and you have the option to turn the tactical vest on or off, whichever one you prefer. You have the option to choose between multiple different tattoo designs right here, so you can see kind of like on the arm what the different tattoos look like. You also have the option down here to choose different camo pants designs and everything else, so that is really cool to see. And then you have a lot of different color options, so you're able to change the color of the banner on your chest, you're able to actually change the camo color, and you're able to actually change your shirt color as well. So for example, if you take the tactical vest off right there, you can see the nice little design you've got going on. It really reminds me of Maya. If you guys remember the customizable skin, it really gives me those type of vibes, just without having all the extra lock-in on customization and allowing you to actually go ahead and have a little bit more freedom and use your banner on the skin itself. Now, of course, I will go ahead and show you guys what the variants look like on one of the male skins as we go through all these real quickly here, so that you can kind of get an idea of if you want to purchase these in the shop or not. Pretty much the same thing, right? Tactical vest on and off. You got a little bit of different tattoo variants you're able to actually use here. You have the option to change the pant color, if you want a different set of actual camo design going on. And of course, you have your color scheme as well, so you can go ahead and change the colors all willy-nilly however you actually want to. Now, actually, if we look over here, I did notice that when we were scrolling down, it actually showed this accent color, which I didn't show on the other one. This changes like the little arm wrist type thing going on there, and in between the pants, so it's a little bit of another change you can do. So for example, if you wanted to go like an all black skin design here, you could go ahead and do that, and you can see how it kind of matches that tactical advantage type of theme, right? Even if you turn it off, it does look like a pretty clean skin, but of course that is something you'll be able to purchase in the item shop. Now we also have right here Trailblazer Lynx, which is this season's level up quest pack. You have this variant right here of Lynx, which is kind of, just like a normal snowsuit type of thing going on. You have the Astral Ace variant, which I actually can't rotate around because for some reason it swaps me back to the normal variant, but it's got this nice little design you're able to obtain around week 3 to week 4, and then we have the Astral Ace variant once again, but without a tell. Overall, a pretty clean level up quest pack for this season, and even though I'm someone who has decided to, stop spending as much money on the game, I'll probably be picking this one up when it releases in the item shop. And then for the other, Fortnite original skins, we have Guardian Lynn right here, which is going to be releasing for the Lunar New Year, Year of the Dragon, which is why it has this whole entire dragon wrapped around it, and why the description even mentions that, it's part of the Year of the Dragon set. Now, we're going to go ahead and put on Shredder right here as we go ahead and view some of the other cosmetics. Before we go to back blings on that stuff, however, I want to show you guys the emotes, because I think the emotes are super sick. So firstly, we have Battle Prep right here, which is Shredder's actual emote, which is not built in. You can use it on anyone. Then we have the Battle Prep Super version, which is that super version of Shredder's emote. You'll be able to use that on anyone as well, and you'll get it from that event pass. Then we have a Fortnite original emote right here called Glitchin', which I honestly think is super sick and unique. I love how it's kind of like the old, like, you know, the robot emote from chapter 1, but with a lot more flair to it, a lot more little actual, like, coloring and all that actual stuff going on to really give it its aesthetic. And then we have different ninja stances for the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so that's Donnie's right there. Then we actually have Leo's right here as well. And if we kind of wait for a second, you can kind of see that at the very end of the emote, whenever you actually leave it or whatever else, it just kind of has this little bit of an animation going on with the blades. I'll go ahead and go back to Donnie, for example, so you can see that, but it isn't anything too crazy like, oh my god, you know, this is an amazing part to actually miss out on, you know, just a nice little animation for actually kind of being in that idle pose, because you will be able to sit there forever, basically. We have Mikey right here, which actually has got some pizzas I think is really cool. We'll go ahead and show this actual animation for you guys. And you actually take a bite. I actually didn't know what the animation was going to be, so it is pretty sick to see that right there. And then we have Raph right here, which is Raphael. You can see his little animation going on as well. But these were those 4 previously leaked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle emotes that people were supposed to be getting but never knew how to actually obtain. And then, you know, for sprays and everything else, we have the Manacle Krang spray right here. I probably butchered that, you know, I apologize for that. We have the animated Ninja Week emoticon, and then we also have the Shredder's Glare emoticon as well. A pretty decent set of stuff for you to actually obtain. And now with that said, you know, we have some other things to talk about, more of the miscellaneous area. So let's go over to the back blings. We have the Future Sound Spinner back bling, which goes along with that one reactive skin we mentioned earlier. You have the option to have reactivity on or off. If you have it off, you know, it's just a little like record player on your back, a little vinyl player. Then we have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Krang actual back bling you're able to obtain. This will be in the event pass as far as I'm aware, and it does have some nice little physics. So whenever you're moving around and everything else on the island, the green liquid inside will actually move and shake around. We have Shredder's cape right here, which this is how it looks like if you're using the actual Shredder skin. Now keep in mind, if you don't have it equipped, for example, when you actually have Shredder equipped, you know, it looks like this, and then, you know, when you have it equipped, it looks like that. However, this is also a universal cape. So if we go over to another skin like this one right here, you can see it has a slightly different design on the back so that you're able to use it on every character. I don't know why it flipped over top of the head, but hey, you know, that's a little bit of a bonus, I guess. And then of course, if you're using like the other Shredder skin variant, it's not going to actually be built in, but it will still let you wear it. But this Shredder does also have its own Super Shredder cape variant as well that you're able to go ahead and equip on this, and I think it looks super sick. Now if we go over to like the other Shredder skin once again, you can see it doesn't fully attach, but you can use this on any skin you want to. So it's going to be interesting to see the combos people actually make. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza box right here, which I think is very sick, and that pizza is hanging on for dear life. I don't even know how it's there, but the pizza has a little bit of jiggle physics, and so does the cheese. We have the Galactic, if it picks it here, the Galactic Power Pack backbling right here for the Level Up Quest Pack, which goes with the whole entire Lynx theme and everything else. It looks very unique and reminds me of like drones in some way. And then we have the Eye of Orkanoth? I don't really know what to say about this one, right? You know, you got a lot of eyes going on there and a little bit of like some hooks at the very bottom, I guess you could say. We have the Dragon's Rest back bling right here, which goes with the whole entire Year of the Dragon bundle, or, you know, skin that's going to release in the item shop very soon. And then we have the Tactical Satchel, which actually goes with those skins that we mentioned earlier, you know, with the vest and everything else. You'll be able to go ahead and change the color of the satchel. You'll be able to change the accent color as well. Even the banner color can be changed, so you can basically make this a very small black backpack if you really wanted to, but it will show whatever your currently equipped banner is, and I think it's a nice little, you know, neat back bling to actually have in the game. For pickaxes, we got ourselves the Echoic Distributor, or Disruptor right here. If we swing it, you know, you can see the actual hit effect. It's very unique in how it's just kind of like a wave that expands and then retracts. For the Super Shredder Steel Claws, this one actually can only be used by Super Shredder as far as I'm aware. If we equip like another skin like Splinter or something, I don't believe... Oh, it actually does show up. So it's just when you have normal Shredder equipped that it doesn't actually show this version of it. So just keep that in mind as you unlock all the cosmetics. But if we go ahead and swing the pickaxe right here, you can see how it has the nice little purple little effect going on, you know, the Kevin energy, whatever else you want to say about it. We also have Shredder's Steel Claws as well if you want more of the normal Shredder design, also from the event pass as well. You can see the nice design going on there. We have Sunken Hooks from the Darkest Water set. Now this one, if we can actually click the swing pickaxe button, doesn't have have really any special hit effect. It's just kind of like, you know, a normal one that you would see on the default pickaxe. The Jade Dragon, which has a nice little dragon tail kind of wrapped around the pickaxe at the bottom. You know, it's a really cool looking sword. Has a nice little sparkle effect going on up there, and I think that's pretty unique. We have the Cosmic Snow Carver, which is the level up quest pack's pickaxe right here, and the actual hit effect is a very flat one, right? You know, you can just kind of see how it's flat like that. If we go ahead and go forwards with it, you know, aim the pickaxe towards us and swing it, you can see how it still is that flat design. It's not going to expand horizontally or whatever else. It is going to just stay as a flat design. And then once again, we have the Scratch Company set pickaxe or whatever else with a very small little knife that I think is super aesthetically pleasing. This one as well has a lot of options for you to actually choose, so you can go ahead and change the main color on the actual thing, and you can go ahead and change the color of the blade, giving you a lot of ways to actually mix and match this around and make it kind of fit any combo you've got going on here. So if we go ahead and switch it to look like that and we swing it, it is actually going to have, you know, the normal hit effect. I don't think it actually changes here, so if like we go full red, for example, I think it's just the normal color, yeah, the full way through. But it is a really nice thing, and you could say you have yourself like a cool looking little knife to go along with your combos. We got the Turtle Blimp right here, which is going to be from the event pass as well, with a description of constructed by Donnie as a way of quick traverse across the city. Very cool little glider, you know, definitely something you could rock with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins, and it practically completes that set, right? Because you get the glider, you're able to go in and just have some fun with it. Now, if we go over to the wraps category, we have a few here. I'm not going to go through every single model. We're just going to look at it on the actual assault rifle, but we have the Castronaut wrap right here, which is from the level up quest pack. We have the Ooze wrap right here, which is animated and reactive. Now, if we actually shoot it, you can see how the ooze kind of like wiggles around and stuff. This is going to be based on how you aim. So if you aim lower, the ooze is going to be a little bit down lower, you know, higher up towards the front of the gun and everything else like it. So it's a very nice reactive actual thing. We have this wrap right here called Golden Guardian, which if we go ahead and shoot it, you can see how the blue kind of like lights up and everything. We have Infinite Echo right here, which isn't anything too crazy as you first look at it, but when you shoot it, you know, you got a nice little glow that happens as well. We have Kraken's Reach, which is another reactive wrap this time around. However, we're not able to actually shoot it, so I assume maybe it's reactive to music or something along those lines. And then ending it off, we have the Shadow Burn animated wrap right here. This one doesn't actually have a set it's a part of, and it isn't, you know, going to be reactive to shooting. It's just a nice little blue flame that goes on permanently on your gun. And then finally, we have to talk about loading screens. Now, if we go in the lobby music, we actually do have two new lobby musics. We have Make It Known, which is the FNCS lobby track, and then we have the Streets Ignite lobby track for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which is actually kind of like that lobby track you heard when we were waiting for the actual season, or, you know, the Cowabunga teasers and everything else to go. So, you know, you can kind of hear it a little bit here. I'll kind of shut up and let you listen. But of course, if you want to go ahead and listen to the full music pack, you can kind of do that in your own time, you know, whenever you want to. It won't be going anywhere, right? It should be an event pass reward, so it will be something you should be able to obtain. And I do believe you'll be able to obtain it for free, but don't hold me on that because that could change last minute. And then we have these different loading screens right here. We have the Born of Fire loading screen, which is another one of those evergreen loading screens that kind of get added to the files and we don't know how to obtain them, but they're kind of just there. And then we have three Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle loading screens. Firstly, we have Cowabunga right here, which is kind of themed around the whole entire, you know, graffiti we saw on the island. Then, for example, we have the Lair Showdown right here, which is actually Shredder versus Splinter, and you can kind of see in the background how you got like April O'Neil and the Turtles kind of all over the place, just kind of watching this go down. So it is very, very interesting, and I do think that this is a really sick loading screen. And then we have the Out of the Bus loading screen right here with art by Kevin Eastman. You can see how it's a very nice little, like, aesthetically pleasing kind of design they've got going on here. Definitely something I can see people who love looking at simple, like, 2D art loading screens. I could see them using this in game. However, if you're someone who likes more of the 3D aesthetic, maybe you won't be using that too much. But with that said, yeah, that is all the new cosmetics in this update, and of course I will be going ahead and showcasing the different LEGO variants to you guys. The only skin added this update that didn't get a LEGO variant was Splinter. So for some reason, Splinter right now is just kind of a female. Maybe it'll get added in the future, but we have no clue. So firstly, we got Shredder right here with a nice little neat design going on. We have that Sonar skin. Now keep in mind you aren't able to actually use any variants on these skins as of yet. However, they are adding support in the near future. We have Super Shredder right here as well. And, you know, it's got like that nice little design going on as well. We got Adana of the Deep as the LEGO variant right here. You know, I don't really know how to commentate these too much. It's just kind of like, hey, look, You got the nice little skin going on. Now keep in mind you aren't able to actually edit the variants on most of these. I do find it interesting how for that actual sonar skin, it does have the little plus icon right here, and it mentions selectable styles, but you can't actually do anything with it yet. Makes me think that maybe we'll get selectable styles later down the line. We have the flashbang skin right here, which got like a little bit of their own Lego banners going on, and when you do purchase these bundles in the item shop or the skin in the item shop, you will be getting these banners as well that actually come along with it. We have Guardian Lynn, which is the Year of the Dragon skin for this season, you know, the whole entire Lunar New Year thing. We have Gorilla right here, which actually has a nice little rocket ship kind of going on with the Cuddle Team Leader heart on it. We got ourselves, you know, Hangfire, and I don't really think I need to commentate too much about these. You can kind of see the front and back design. They have their own specific color scheme that Epic Games has decided when they were making the Lego Fortnite variant, and that won't be changing. So you're unable to actually go ahead and select a different variant or whatever else. But I do find it funny how you get some different Lego versions of the banners, like, you know, a banana wearing headphones. So it is a nice little thing to actually kind of keep your eyes out for. But of course I won't keep you on these too long because we have one other skin that is more unique to showcase here in the Lego version style. And that skin is, of course, Trailblazer Lynx. Now, this one doesn't have any edit styles or anything you can actually use, but it is nice to actually see the design here and how it actually looks in Lego Fortnite, and I do think it looks very, very clean, and I'm excited to see how they kind of expand on this in the near future. Now, as a little bit of a bonus, if you watched all the way to the end of this video, we will be seeing Yuji and the streetwear version of Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen releasing in the item shop in the very near future. They actually updated the bundles to be supported in the item shop, and they actually added another shop tab, so keep your eyes out for those very, very soon. And until next time, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and as a final little send-off, let's look at the emotes in their Lego variants. We have Battle Prep right here, which I think looks pretty sick. We have the Battle Prep Super version as well. We have the Glitchin' emote, which I think, you know, it was already cool in the normal mode, but seeing it actually have the little sparks and everything else going on in Lego Fortnite as well makes it super sick in my opinion. And then of course we have the different turtle stances you're able to do in this mode as well, which we'll go ahead and show off now. So we have Donnie right here, which still has, you know, the very zoomed out effect and everything else. I assume you still have the animation of swinging it. Yep, you can see right there. But of course you don't have as high quality of a model going on. We have Leo's right here, where you can see you got that whole entire design going on. You got the little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like goo going everywhere. You got the nice little animation until you hop off of the emote. Next up, we have Mikey right here, which you can actually see has the goo kind of going on right there, everything else, and it actually has the pizza slice in the hand. Now, I'm not for sure if pizza slices are currently an item in Lego Fortnite, but they are set to come to Lego Fortnite in the near future, so that might be a little bit of a tease of an upcoming food item to use in the game. Now, we have Raft Stance right here, which you can go ahead and see in all of its glory. The sprays and emoticons, of course, aren't supported, but all these emotes are. And with that said, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys next time with another upload. Peace out.